The captains tonight. Well, I got number 9, Caleb Parker. Trying to check and see. It's kind of got smoky out there. They shot something off out there. Harley Lambert, number 65. Josh Hampton, number 68. Braden Sevier, number 42. Caleb Parker, number 9. So.
You're going to hear those names a lot tonight, especially big Harley Lambert.
I was thinking, the quarterback probably tomorrow morning will be waking up and shivering and have cold chills, and whoever he lives with will say, "Well, what's wrong, son?" And he'll say, "I had this nightmare. There's this big guy chasing me down."
Yeah, Harley's a man child, and I'm telling you, he's definitely Division I material, and he plays extremely hard, plays smart, and he is just such an asset to this team. He was the man last year. They ran around him and ran behind him and ran away from him all year.
Yeah. I'm sure Casey County will try to figure out how to double team him. And, we were looking at the Casey County roster as they were warming up, and we said, well, is that all the players? Maybe there's more back in the locker room, but that's it. What you see is what you get. I think we are in the low 20s for their roster. So they don't have a lot of players to depend on if someone gets hurt, and they've got a couple players standing on the sidelines with crutches. So I'm sure this is an important game for them, too, if they'd like to advance anywhere in the district playoffs.
They've got a young team. They've got 19 freshman and sophomore kids on their roster. And, for a team that doesn't have any more kids out than that, that's a pretty good ratio. That's about half of the team. So, we saw them last year over there, and they had some rebuilding to do, and I think their record speaks for itself. They've won some ball games this year, and they're going to continue to get better. These smaller schools and the schools that have less kids out, they usually cycle around. You can look at Williamsburg, you can look at Lynn Camp, you can look at Pineville, you look at all these small schools, and they'll start a bunch of kids, and they'll lose a bunch of games early on, and then they'll get much better, and
the kids will just stick with it.
If they'll just stick with it. And most of them have great coaches, and so after a couple of years, those kids turn into juniors, and they get extremely mature, and they do extremely well for 2 years, and then you're back to rebuilding again.
Well, that cannon shooting off meant that the Redhounds have just taken the field. It doesn't mean the Silver War's starting again.
Yeah.
Granny Clampett's going crazy.
So is that smoke or is that fog?
That was. There must have been something they did, because if it's fog, we're in a lot of trouble, because that means it's going to get worse as the game goes on. Because, we're commenting, we have a glass up here, and, over time, it is kind of got what do they call that? Not foggy looking, and so we're not looking through a glass, and so it's kind of foggy. And so hopefully that's just smoke and it'll pass, and that way we'll be able to bring you the numbers and everything without confusion. Corbin's going to kick off. Cannonu will be teeing it up.
And we watched him in pregame,
Wow.
Gus, and the ball was on the 40-yard line, and he was kicking a field goal that had at least 10 yards to spare.
And that's a 57. Well, no, that'd be a 50-yard field goal.
That kid's got a leg on him, and he makes good contact with the football, and he doesn't waste any energy when he hits the football, and so that's the key. His kicks aren't extremely high, but they have great distance on them, and he's a real asset.
Isaiah Phillips, number 3, back deep for Casey County. Hounds in their traditional home uniforms, red with gray numerals and gray pants, red piping down the sides, and the silver helmets with the red and white C on it, and they're ready. Cannonu lets everyone know he's ready, and we're ready to start. Kick is high. It's going to come down about the 15-yard line. It's high, taken back there by one of the Casey County return man. He makes a couple people miss. He's at the 40 before he's going to get run out of bounds. So a nice run back by Casey County. I'm not sure who he was, but he wasn't a very big fella, and he had a lot of people chasing him. But he managed to get a good return for Casey County. I'm going to credit it to the number 32, Colin Miller. He does a lot of their running and a lot of other things for him.
Just a little misdirection. He got everyone headed in one direction and reversed the field on them, and probably has picked up about 10 to 15, maybe 20 yards more than what he should have gotten. But that was a short kick, too.
Brees Hayes, the quarterback, is a junior, and somebody already comes out of the, there's going to be a flag. It comes out of the huddle that wasn't supposed to be there, and there goes the flag. He was digging for it, and I just wondered if he was going to blow the whistle or not. It's going to be illegal substitution, I guess, or legal participation. Anyway, play had not been played yet, but
illegal substitution.
Yeah, because they came out of that 12 in the. And I'm not really sure on that.
You can't break the huddle.
Yeah, you can't play. Yeah, I can't break it with that 12. But I'm not sure why they started that rule. I guess there's too much people fooling everybody. 1st and 10. Casey County, they're going to go to the air. Pass is up and incomplete. They had a man out there. They had Miller out there, number 32, Colin Miller. He's a 5'10", 160-pound junior. But step for step with him was number 5,
Christian Gosselin.
He was right with him. So good defense by the Hounds there. So
they're trying to strike early.
I imagine Casey County may think they can't stand toe-to-toe with us and run over us. So the next best thing is trying to pass past us. McGuett is out there on the coverage this time on Miller. They go for him again and incomplete. And, one more step and McGuett would have been able to pick that one off.
Looking up by number 4 for Corbin.
Well, we had some really good backside pressure that time from our defensive tackle, and right as he drew back to let go of the football, he got hit pretty hard.
Brings up third down, and it's about 4. We got 3rd and 10 on the thing. It's 3rd. They didn't change the. I guess they considered that a dead ball foul. So 3rd and 15 for Casey County. They'll definitely probably go through the air. Isaiah Phillips wide to the right. Handoff is on the inside, and the Hounds stuff that play. It doesn't go anywhere. So they try to fool Corbin, but to no avail. That'll bring up 4th down for Casey County. A pickup of only 1 on the play. Corbin will send number 85 back deep, A.J. Moore. A.J., a good receiver, and
he can do about everything.
He's going to get a chance because he is standing about the 38-yard line. And he's going to take that punt. He's going to try to return it. He's to the 40. Makes one man miss, but a nice open field tackle there by number 5, Dalton Lawrence of Casey County. And Corbin will take over 1st and 10. Ball resting on their own 40-yard line. So last week, Sizemore was effective on the ground, but also in the air.
Yes, he was. The first quarter last week, Corbin just didn't play very well. It took him about a quarter to get on track, but once he did, like I said, he had 5 rushing touchdowns. That's pretty phenomenal.
Jonah French and Tucker Jewell in the backfield. Now they go up and just, it's an end-around play. It's a fake. Pass by number 11, looking for a receiver, incomplete. Let's see if there's a flag. No flag. He was looking for Caleb Mitchell out there, but the pass was incomplete. Or, I'm sorry, Caleb Mitchell was the one that threw the pass, looking for A.J. Moore, and it was incomplete. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the pass was just a little bit short. The receiver actually had about 3 yards on the defender and had to come back after the ball and wasn't able to do so.
So is this going to be a game where both coaches pull out the trick plays to see what works and what doesn't?
Well, I think they'll be trying some new things. Let's put it that way.
Sizemore in shotgun position for the Hounds. Gives it out to number 4. He gets past the 50. He's down to the 40s in territory. For Casey County all the way down to the 35-yard line goes Cameron McGuett. And they finally run him out of bounds. Not before it's good for a Redhound 1st down. It'll take it all the way down in Casey County territory. And Allen, he had some great jets right there.
Yeah, Casey County came with the double blitz on each side. They had their backers coming in from the outside. And there was actually no one once he got past the line of scrimmage. There was no one to catch him until he got back in the defensive backfield.
27-yard line of Casey County. 1st down. Handoff is on the inside. Short gainer there for the Hounds. Number 1, Jonah French. He saw some action last week against Bell County.
Well, he stepped in when Drew Carter went down and played a really good football game I think it gave him a little bit of an opportunity to showcase some of his skills, and he did really well there at Bell County last week.
Noah Taylor comes in for the Redhounds. And let's see here.
Casey County calling timeout.
Casey County's going to call timeout. Timeout on the field. 10:15 to go in the first quarter. Our score, Casey County nothing, Corbin nothing. We're going to break for 30 seconds. You're listening to Corbin Redhound football on T107.
Remind you, homecoming festivities will take place at halftime tonight.
And we'll remind you, it is going to be halftime at halftime tonight. It is going to be homecoming for Corbin. Always an exciting time, and also between the first and second quarters, they're going to be the girls' first ever regional soccer championship. How about that? And they're going to celebrate that tonight. Their head coach, Hannah Goins, assisted by Jessica Brandner, Jessica Florence, and I'm going to let you pronounce that last one. Can you do that one?
Awara?
Shigamami Awara?
Now that win came over South Laurel too as well. So
yeah,
it was a quality.
That's a hard
quality win. Yeah, they are hard to beat.
Second and 7 for the Hounds after that timeout by Casey County. Something the coach saw that he just didn't like, and so that also gives the Hounds a chance to look. Tucker Jewell in the backfield along with Sizemore. Hands off to Jewell. Jewell tries to spin, but he is stopped with no gain.
We just tried a little off-trackle play that time, and we had good penetration from Casey County, and there just wasn't anywhere for Tucker to go. He runs hard. I mean, he's a little guy, but man, he is just plays with so much heart. He runs hard. He's quick, and he can change directions really quick. But you got to give him the seam to go to.
Jonah French back into the game for the Hounds. Sizemore has him up to the line, 3rd and 9. Man in motion, fakes, ball's fumbled. Jewell can't get to it. Ball's loose, and did he get out of bounds before Casey County got on it?
No, yeah, Casey County got the football.
Casey County has recovered a football. Has recovered a fumble. Jonah French could not quite handle that handoff, and they're all discussing it over there.
Possession. Going to bring up 4th down.
Nope, they say Corbin.
Well, he changed his mind then.
Yeah, I think it was real close to the out of bounds over there, so I'm not sure.
I see the back judge trotting back, and he typically would not be over that far on the sidelines. I think he came over and maybe added a little something to it.
He had a different angle. So the Hounds, the ball on the 27-yard line of Casey County, 4th down. Sizemore in the shotgun position. Takes a snap, backs up, he's looking. He throws incomplete. Nice pass, but good timing, really, by the defender. Try to get that ball to number 12. Well, trying to see who the receiver was. 42. Is that right? That'd be Braden Sevier, our tight end.
That was a nice defensive play that time by Casey County.
Yeah, really was a good timing.
Yeah, the defender got there just as the ball got there. Pretty good lick on our receiver, and caused the ball to spring free.
Yeah, Braden's got pretty sure hands, and the pass was just really a perfect pass. You just like you said, you just can't fault the defense. They're the ones that hats off to on that play. So Casey County takes over, 1st and 10. Ball on their own 27-yard line. Handoff on the inside, short gain there, and the Hounds come up out of there. Jacob Moore, number 22, won some of those in there on that tackle. Ball is just past the 30-yard line, close to the 31. Gus Klaus and Alan Knox from Campbell Field tonight. Still time to come out and watch the rest of this game. We're only midway through the first quarter.
We've wound up with a good crowd, too, Gus.
Yeah, it continues to grow. 2nd down. And the quarterback changes his cadence a little bit and got the Hounds to jump for an offside.
He used a hard count there, and so Corbin jumped offsides, and it's going to wind up being just a very short 3rd down, or 2nd down, I guss, and 1.
2nd and about 1, yeah. And it was so good, there was about 4 other different Redhounds that jumped. It wasn't like just one person wasn't paying attention. He got 4 of them to jump. Second down. Quarterback number 8, TJ White. Hands off, ball. It does not go very far, but did he get far enough to get the first down? That's the...
I don't much believe he did.
No, the side judge over here says he thinks it's still third down.
By number 31, Dustin Sands.
Dustin Sands in on that tackle.
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 for Casey County. No score, in case you just joined us. 8:08 left here in the first quarter of play from Campbell Field. Beautiful night for football. Hard to believe it is October. Check in with us in about a week.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
When Dave and Burley are freezing next week, check in with them. 3rd down, handoff, quick. No, quarterback decides to keep it. He's sweeping. He's got the first down and more. Finally brought down by Dustin Sands, who tracked him down. He takes it all the way to the 45-yard line of Casey County, and they'll have a first down right there.
Jacob Moore also out on that sweep there. He just took the ball and it's kind of a jet sweep to the quarterback. He just took off around the end there and was able to pick up the first down.
TJ White, the quarterback on that play. Number 2.
And guess what little bit of time we've been able to watch them. It's pretty obvious they're a better football team than what we saw last year.
1st and 10. Quarterback looks over and saying, nobody's out wide. Looks like pretty much a T formation there. 3 in the backfield with him. Handoff, short gainer down right up the gut for Casey County. Coming up off the bottom of that pile is the running back.
We really got just about everybody but the safety right there in the box. I mean, they're playing 2 tight ends, full house backfield, and we've got all of our kids right in the box there with them. So it's just that's a power game right now for them.
Number 2 comes in and gives the play, but number 8 haven't been running the quarterback. Well, now everybody's number is number 8 is the quarterback. Ball is handed off. Real short gainer again on this second down play. And they continue to hand off. Number 9 is I don't have a 9. Let's see here. What number? Those are those tough ones. You got another roster there. See if you can find a number 9.
He's not on here. He's out there though.
Good old. And I hope he doesn't do anything fabulous.
These are the old Kaywood jerseys. They're just really hard to see.
Yeah. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Another handoff on the inside. And they're not changing their philosophy. They came out the first play of the game and threw, but since then they're just kind of trying to go up the middle. And it's hard to get past Corbin right there.
Their left halfback, Gus, is just really getting off the ball really quick. He's a step above everybody else, and so that they've used him, 2 or 3 times, right straight dive play into the line there. He's extremely quick.
TJ White, the quarterback under center. 4th down play, they're going to go for it. He's going to try to draw Corbin off. Now looks over to the coach, or number 2, is Britt Pendleton, and he's going to come over and talk to his coach about that. He couldn't quite call him off. Those numbers look like one number from a distance, and then when they walk up closer, the number kind of changes. So your coach Haddix, what do you tell your Hounds about this play? It's a 4th down. It's about 4 yards for a first down.
I think you don't give up the big play here. And what I fully expect Casey County to do is just to throw that ball down the field along this sideline and let the receiver run under it. And I think what you tell your cornerback and your safety is do not let him get behind you and score an easy 6 points here. If we give anything up, let's give a first down up, but let's don't give the big play up.
Quarterback number 2 is suddenly stands 6 foot. He's going to be right now. He's standing back in the shotgun position, and he may decide he's going to punt it instead. Corbin sends one man back, but they got 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Let's see if it's a trick play. Pendleton is back in punt formation, but I wouldn't doubt if he tried something. He is going to try to pass it. Pass it down the middle. Picked off. Picked off by the Hounds. Number 3, Justin Davis. He goes and he's driven out of bounds. Is that Davis or no? Is that number 5? Is that Christian Goslin? I can't quite catch the number. Did you catch?
I didn't get it either. And that's just exactly what I expected him to do. And the pass was thrown short, and the Corbin defender just stepped right in there and made a great interception and then a great run back. And so the Redhounds have an excellent field position on the 40-yard line.
I was going to pull out some readers, but that only makes it worse from a distance.
It does. I already tried mine. Works up close, though.
Yeah. Sizemore starts to roll, throws that pass complete. Nice bring in. Nice catch there by number 85 for the Hounds, A.J. Moore. Moore picks up about 8 yards on the play.
Nice catch there.
A.J. Moore's got a great set of hands. He's catches that ball.
He gets up off the ground, too. He goes up to get it, and that's what I really like about him.
Okay, Sizemore's to the left. Now he gets behind in the shotgun position behind the center. Calls for the play. Looks, fakes. He's going to hang on to the ball, try to gain the first down. He's going to scamper out of bounds and good enough for a first down. That's a little different. He's set up in an end position. Then he moved behind the center in a shotgun position. Trying to confuse him. First and 10 for the Hounds on the 29-yard line of Casey County. Corbin on the move. 4:37 to go in the first quarter. No score. In case you just joined us here at Campbell Field, Gus Klaus along with Alan Ox filling in for Dave Cox and B.J. Foley. I didn't say B.J. I said Burley Foley. Handoff is to Jonah French, and French picks up some yards. He's down to the, see where they'll mark that, 27-yard line.
It's going to be second and about 8, Gus.
Second and about 8 for the Hounds. The first series, they just didn't get very far. This time, back around the other way. French cuts in, trying to make it, flags go flying. And so usually that's a bad sign.
Usually a hold.
It is holding.
Well, that's exactly what it is. That's easy to do when you've got all of the line going one way, and then you reverse field or you hit off in the other direction. It's just easy to reach out and grab that guy.
That's slowing it down a little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes you get away with it, sometimes you don't.
Well, that'll cost the Hounds 10 yards from the point of infraction, so that'll bring up another second down. Second down, and from the 39-yard line of Casey County. Second down. See if the Hounds go to the air. Wide to the right goes Caleb Mitchell. To the left, 2 receivers for the Hounds. 1 man in the backfield. Sizemore fakes. Pass is complete to Mitchell on the right side. Tries to fake 1 man, gets it down almost to the 30 before he's stripped up.
Almost back to the original line of scrimmage. It was well executed, though. It was a good pass. Sizemore got that ball out there quick. And when you're doing that little stand-up pass, Gus, where you're throwing that ball out there in the flats, you have to get that ball out there quick. If you don't, a defensive back's he's going to tee off on it and wind up with an interception.
That's right.
So Cameron did a great job that time.
And he's a southpaw. If you haven't ever got a chance to see him, he's one of the bigger guys in the backfield. He is a big young man. Sizemore calls for the snap. Hands off, and not much yardage there. Number 2, Tucker Jewell.
That didn't go
That
anywhere.
did not go well, no.
Austin Campbell for Casey County on the big hit there.
Brings up 4th down and 13. Well, do you bring Cananu out? Let him. That's pretty far out.
It wouldn't surprise me. This is the kind of game, if you're going to try something like that, this is when I would do it.
Yes, they say it's the 32. That'd be a 49-yard field goal. Sizemore, the Hounds are going to go for it. They need to pick up about 12 yards. Sizemore backs up, looks. Got a man downfield. Oh, he overshot it. He had Caleb Mitchell open, and just too high for him to pull down.
So that's twice in our first 2 possessions where we have turned the ball over on downs, and so we're not clicking any better tonight than we did last week, and I'm sure Coach Haddix is going to be very unhappy at the end of this first quarter.
Just, those are the things when you miss receivers and stuff like that, things you expect early in the season, but toward the end of the year, you kind of hope that things click a little bit better.
Well, you kind of have to look at the demeanor of the team. They look just a little bit flat to me, maybe overlooking Casey just a little bit, and that'll get you in trouble just about every time. I'm sure Coach Haddix is he's going to drive that home.
Shotgun position for Casey County. Quarterback being flushed out and incomplete. Ooh, luckily we didn't get a roughing the passer there, because after he threw it, they kind of went ahead and got him.
I think referee Don White having a few words there with the Corbin defender, cautioning him about that borderline late hit there.
Reese Hayes, the quarterback right now, number 4. He is a 6'5" junior, 205 pounds. Doesn't look that big. 2nd and 10. Pitch back. Running back being dragged down back there is Cody Evans. Is that right? Number 8? No. Number 9. Number 9, Caleb Parker, the senior that was one of the captains tonight. Nice job by him. He just ran him down.
We've played the entire football game within about 30 yards here to our left.
Yeah.
Between the 20 and the 50 there. The whole game's been played here.
Minute 45 to go in the first quarter. No score between Corbin and Casey County. A district game for both these teams. Corbin wins this, they win the district. Snap here on 3rd down. Handoff. Running back is ran down. A lot of hounds there. Christian Goslin gets one of the first ones to get to him. And that'll bring up a 4th down. And I think on this side of the field, Alan, they're not going to go for a fake.
No, I don't think so either.
Back for the Hounds. A.J. Moore, number 85. He'll be standing about his own 35-yard line. Now, the last punt was a pretty good one. He got the punter got it back there to him.
I think Corbin's probably going to have the return on this time, too.
Ooh, he falls down, but I don't think they hit him. And look out. Oh, it almost hit us in the head. That was close. And Corbin will take over on the 46-yard line. And the punter back there, he fell down. That was pretty close, but I don't believe he was hit very hard. At least he wasn't enough to
I think he was auditioning for an Oscar. Is what it was.
He saw that sign up at school for the drama class, and he said, man, that's for me.
Corbin's got great field position here at midfield.
Time to put one on the board here.
Time to go in.
Sizemore up under center this time. 2 men in the backfield, one wide receiver to the left. Fakes the handoff. Oh, he does hand off. And, wow. Number 2, Tucker Jewell. And you could hear the thud up here. And the Casey County player is not, he's in pain. And we're going to take while he's down, let's take us a 30-second timeout. Timeout on the field with 42 seconds to go in the first quarter with our score. It's Casey County, nothing. Corbin, nothing. Looks like number 8, DJ White, was the injured player for Casey County.
Big kid, too.
Yeah, he's done a lot on playing there in the middle and stuff. Hounds have the ball, 2nd and about 9. Sizemore in the shotgun position. Backs up. Looks. Fires. Complete. In the middle of the field. That's Moore. He's got it about the 30-yard line almost, 32-yard line of Casey County. Nice pass. Just a little short pass right there in the middle. And he found a soft spot right there, right in the middle.
Nice catch. And then he did just a little reverse spin-out move and made a little small move and then went back to the right. And just excellent. Knowing what to do with the football after you get it.
Hounds trying to hurry it up. Sizemore in the shotgun position. Looks. He's going to think about passing. He's going to go deep. He's got a man out there. Touchdown, Redhounds, A.J. Moore. Oh, nice pass play. And that was the 32-yard line, a 32-yard pass.
He was just wide open. Is all it, there wasn't anybody within 15 or 18 yards of him, and then by the time the ball got into the air and they broke for him, it was just too late.
And he almost had tucked it under and was going to run, and then he caught sight of A.J. out there, and great pass. Cannon New for the extra point attempt. There's the snap. Hold is good. Kick is up. And it is good. So, with 9 seconds to go in the first quarter, our score, it's Corbin 7, Casey County nothing. Welcome back to Campbell Field. Gus Klaus, along with Alan Knox, filling in for Dave Cox and Burley Foley as they are vacationing or something. Whatever they do this time of the year.
Whatever you want to call it. They're not here.
They're not here. And so we get the privilege of bringing you the Corbin Casey County game here at Campbell Field. Now the crowd is filled in. Pretty good crowd over there across the way. Corbin has just scored on a 32-yard pass from Sizemore to A.J. Moore. Cannon New will be kicking off.
DJ White's ready to come back into the game for Casey County.
If he can convince his coach.
As well, too.
Cannon New's kick is a good one. It's going to go all the way into the end zone. And I'll tell you what, Alan, you don't see too many high school kickers who do that.
That ball hit in the end zone.
Yeah.
No, you don't see too many that can do it. Like I said, he gets a lot of leverage on the football. Some of his kicks aren't really, really high, but he gets all of it. He is just a great asset to us.
Yeah, because when you're, especially in a defensive battle or anything, and you just need every bit of help you can get to drive the other team back with kickoffs and stuff. That's good.
It's going to be interesting to see how Casey County responds. They've played with Corbin up to this point. Now Corbin's put 7 on the board. It's going to be interesting to see how they do now.
Hayes under center, hands it off, and Corbin revitalized right there. Good job by number 12. Or is that 12 or 32? 32.
Dylan Brock also for the Redhounds on that stop as well.
Very good. So the first quarter has come to an end, and Corbin, I'll tell you what, they're going to do a little ceremony here in between quarters, so we'll take a 30-second timeout with the score. It's Corbin 7, Casey County nothing. You're listening to Corbin Redhound football on T107.
We'd like to direct your attention to the 50-yard line. Tonight, the administration of Corbin High School would like to recognize the student athletes of the Corbin High School.
They're recognizing right now the young ladies from the soccer team.
This past Wednesday, they captured the school's first.
There's a bunch of them, too.
Yeah.
I'm sure those kids are proud of what they've been able to accomplish. And we're certainly proud of them.
These young ladies are coached by head coach.
Can you imagine as many years as Corbin's been playing soccer, it's the first time they've ever won a regional championship. And so those, and a lot of times that happens. I think last year they had so many young ladies they thought, had the chance to do it, and they didn't. And then this team comes back. It's just like you may want to keep an eye on this Redhound football team, because sometimes if this is the year that you thought you were going to win it, it's the following year. So
you just never can tell. Depends on who comes together at the end of the year.
That's right. Who's playing the best?
Diane Rose, Manning Saylor, Harley Stone, Amber Corley, and
Casey County is ready to go, but everybody better hold up. The girls are still standing at the 50-yard line.
I don't think they particularly care about our
soccer team.
Our successes in soccer.
at the Madison Southern High School in Berea.
Congratulations to those young ladies, though. They practice hard and they play hard. The moms and the dads, too, you have to say thank you, because to and from soccer practice and to and from the games. And
that's right. And it starts back in July.
Yeah. Just very supportive of the programs here at Corbin High School, our parents and our community, and just so thankful to be a part of them.
Second down, 8 yards to go for Casey County as the second quarter starts. Ball resting on the 22-yard line. Hayes underneath center. He rolls back, looks for a man. He's got one open. It's complete. A little hold there. Oh, number 7 got it and goes all the way down into Corbin territory. I don't have a number 7, but he takes it all the way down to Corbin's 41-yard line.
DJ White that time for Casey County just making a beautiful block, downfield block, and that's really what sprung him for the last 10 or 15 yards. That was a well-executed play, and there wasn't
anybody around.
Wasn't anybody around him. I'm sure Coach Haddock's not going to be happy about that one.
First and 10 for Casey County as they've gotten into Corbin's territory for the first time tonight on the 41-yard line. Hayes, the quarterback, under center. 3 men in the backfield. Hands off to the last one, and he gets knocked back, but he keeps his balance. And he's going to be chased, and there goes the flag.
Whoa, you talk about a hit. There was a square hit in the back right there.
Well, that flag went before that hit. So there may be another. Number 32, Colin Miller was the running back, and I thought he was already going to fall down, and he just kept his balance. Let's see what the call is here.
It's going to be a block in the back or a clip one right there. I mean, it was a hard lick, too.
They're on the 45-yard line of Corbin. That would draw them back into their own territory.
Block in the back.
Against Casey County.
I hope our mics don't pick it up, but I'm afraid they did. 45-yard line. It'll be, should be, well, let's see here. Should be first and about 20. No, because the block was actually in the backfield when they did it, so it'll be longer than that.
It's a spot foul. So
yeah, 10 yards from there. 24 yards for a first down. The object here is trying not to get it all at once. Hayes goes back. He's looking for a receiver. He scoots up and decides he's going to run. He's across the 50, bounces about the 45, and the Hounds run him down finally.
Caleb Parker had an opportunity on him over there. I think he finally brought him down, but it's a nice gainer.
Reese Hayes, he's done a fine job at quarterback for Casey County. Runs over to get the play, brings up a second down and 14 yards.
He's a junior, so we'll get to see him again.
And that's the main thing, I think, for Casey County. If you can keep the kids that are playing this year and they see the success that you have, the other kids will want to join in. So just keep the positive attitude. Second down, 14 yards. Hayes barks out some orders to the men in the backfield. And now we got timeout is going to be called by Casey County. So the coach didn't quite like what he saw, so he decided he better talk to him. Because right now, Alan, you're only trailing Corbin 7-0, and so you don't want it to get away from you. You got a chance. You're on Corbin's side of the field.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that Corbin has to kind of guard against is a team like this. The longer you let them hang around and gain their confidence, the tougher they are to separate and put a good margin of points in between. So I look for Coach Haddock to really build a fire at halftime, and I look for Corbin to come out, sky high and red hot second half and try to put some distance. This is not nearly what I don't think anybody expected. And I told you before the game, this is a much better ball club than what we saw over there last year.
That's
no
right.
doubt about it.
Well, I mean, if you're Corbin and you see that you've got people standing from the 35-yard line on one end of the field to the 30 on the other end of the field, and Casey County hardly covers 10 yards, you think, oh, we got so many guys, we can whip them. But, that's not, only 11 people can play at once.
Well, a few of the things that I like to look at, Gus, is first of all, Casey County is penetrating our offensive line, and that's something Coach Haddock is not going to be happy about. And then they're getting some yards on us on the corners, too, and that's something that he's going to want to correct.
One receiver wide to the left, one receiver wide to the right for Casey County. Handoff is in the middle. Short gain there, but back to probably the original line of scrimmage when this all started. That'll bring up a third. Looks like it's just slightly short. 3rd and 11. And I heard Parker in on the tackle. Or 3rd and around 10. We'll call it 3rd and 10. Ball resting on the 42-yard line of Corbin. If you're coach for Casey County, I imagine we're in four down territory.
I was just going to say it. Do you think we're in 4 down territory?
We're there. If I'm the underdog, I'm there. Hey, goes back, throws. He's got a man open. Incomplete. Beautiful defensive play.
It was great defensive play
by number 11, Caleb Mitchell. That pass was right on the money.
Caleb just reached around and with his left arm and just batted the ball down. His hand made contact with the tip of the football coming in, and he knocked it down. It was very impressive.
He did not go through the receiver. That's an excellent job.
Yeah, nice play, Caleb.
4th down. Now, Casey County acts like they're going to punt, but being this far down the field, I don't know if they're going to try it or try a fake because they need just 10 yards for a first down. Punter goes ahead. He does punt it. Got to land a little short, and Casey County is going to down that around the 15-yard line. And Corbin will take over 1st and 10. A little surprise.
Well, I kind of felt like once he lined up there that he would not even give Corbin the opportunity to return the ball. I would have kicked it out of bounds, but they've had good coverage all night long, so why not?
It'll be 1st and 10. Hounds deep in their own territory. 8:43 here in the first half. Corbin on top, 7-0 in this district matchup here at Campbell Field on homecoming night. Wide to the right is Mitchell for the Hounds. Receiver to the 3 receivers to the left. Sizemore rifles the pass, but incomplete. Sails over the head of number 85, A.J. Moore.
Yeah, he threw that ball just a little bit high. He throws hard, but he threw that one just a little bit high, and he couldn't get up to get it.
I can't think of the name of the quarterback right now that played for UK that was a left-hander, and he would sometimes sizzle that ball.
Lorenzo.
Yeah, Jared Lorenzen, yeah. He would throw that ball so hard. So,
well, Jared weighed about 300 pounds.
Yeah, he was a pretty big boy, yeah.
He could throw the ball at all.
Yeah, but that's what that reminded me of. That ball had a little sizzle on it. 2nd and 10. Corbin deep in their own territory, but trying to catch Casey County off guard by going to the air. Seisman goes back. He's got a man down deep and it's incomplete, broken up. Number 4, Reese Hayes.
But, that ball was thrown extremely well. It was right on target. It was just a good defensive play.
Yeah, Reese Hayes is the quarterback, of course, for Casey County, and defensive back when he's not playing quarterback. So when you're short on personnel, you got to go both ways. Brings up 3rd down for Corbin. 3rd and 10.
Well, Casey has about 11 kids standing on the sideline over here. Most of them look pretty small, so I think probably most all their kids go both ways.
Sizemore has it. He rolls to his left. He looks downfield. Now he tucks it. Now he throws it up. Pass is complete. It's going to be good for a first down. He's to the 45, the 50, all the way down. And who we got there? Is that A.J. Moore? And looked like to me, Alan, A.J. came back to the quarterback to show him that he was open.
Yeah, he did. And then when he got the ball, he come right straight up the sideline. He had some good blocking, but he tight-roped that sideline all the way up through there. Beautiful play.
The ball is finally he's driven out of bounds at the 48-yard line of Casey County. 8:22 here in the second quarter.
Sizemore he shows a lot of patience sometimes, and that was one of them. He kept moving around until he got his receiver open.
Cameron in the shotgun position, all by himself back there. Drops back, looks. Now he's going to tuck it under and gain a couple yards. He's brought down around the 46-yard line. See where they mark it.
Yeah, right on the 46.
Yeah. They'll bring up a 2nd down. And about 8 yards to go. Well, they've got 7 on the board. I won't argue with him. 2nd and 7. Wide to the right, A.J. Moore. Sizemore looks to the left. Pass is incomplete. Try to get to Mitchell over there, Caleb Mitchell, but it's just too high.
Yeah, he's going to have to work on these little quick sideline passes just a little bit. I think he's trying to get the ball out there quick, which is what he needs to do. But he needs to bring his angle down just a little bit.
Caleb Mitchell is, according to our stat sheet, stands at 6'2", so he is a tall object to be throwing to.
Yeah.
And A.J. Moore, they got A.J. listed at. And they got him at 6 foot, but he
looks taller than that.
He looks taller. Looks taller in person. Quarterback keeper. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. He breaks the tackle. He's at the 30. He's down to the 20. Sizemore goes to the 10. He's close to the touchdown. He's down about the 2-yard line. Good run there by Cameron Sizemore.
Wow. he just did a couple of little moves in there, right straight down the center of the field. He moved to the right, moved to the left, back to the right, and had some people crossed up. Just a beautiful run.
Well, they had all the receivers spread out. Nobody left in the middle to stop him. Sizemore goes over and gets the play from his coach. I imagine he needs a breather because that was a fine run all the way down. They placed it around the 3 or 4 yard line down there.
Coach Haddix with his traditional short pants on.
Doesn't matter what the temperature is.
He's funny.
Sizemore under center this time. One man in the backfield. He hands it off to Tucker Jewell. Tucker is close.
Still waiting for the signal, but it hasn't come yet.
No, nobody's hopping up and down for the hound, so then he must be short.
We've not been able to get Tucker involved tonight like we've been able to in the past. And when you get him involved in the game and get the flow going his way, he's just an impressive young man. He's not very big in stature, but he's like a rock.
He's a dandy. 4 of them go out, more come in. Sizemore calls the play. Clock on the roll. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half. Sizemore under center, 2 men in the backfield, and now we got a flag being thrown. Not sure.
Delay of game.
This time? We did.
And that's the kind of penalty that will hurt you in a big football game.
Sure will, especially when you're down in the red zone like that.
You go from 2 yards to 7 yards.
Now I noticed, I guess up at Bell County, they must have had a clock for the 25-second thing because I heard Dave and Burley a couple times say how much time was left before they had to snap it, unless they're just good guessers. But it'd be nice that be something to addition up here sometime is a game clock that shows how much time left before your 25 seconds between snaps. Handoff is on the inside. Everybody's tugging at him.
Yeah, he was met right at the line of scrimmage.
Carry on by Dylan Brock, number 25. And they were tugging his jersey and everything else. That'll bring up a 3rd and 6. Hounds need to score a touchdown. Cannot get a first down. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. Sizemore gets the play from Coach Haddix. A.J. Moore will be wide to the left, wide to the right. It's going to be number 11, Caleb Mitchell. Shotgun position for Sizemore. He rolls left, tries to pass it, and cannot get anything behind it because D.J. White ran him down.
Boy, that was a beautiful defensive play that time.
Nobody slowed him down at all.
You could see that. He came from the back side and ran Sizemore down from the back. And that was just a really, really nice play there. So Coach Haddix faced with a decision here either to keep the field goal or to go for the touchdown. And it looks like he's going to go for the touchdown.
Okay. I'd like to see Canadu because you know what? You never know when you're going to need him in the playoffs or something, and you'd like him to have a little experience of kicking one in the backfield. He's got Tucker Jewell, and they jumped there and give us a few yards back. That'll be half the distance.
That was probably by design, a little bit of a hard count there to move the ball down a little bit closer. It'll be down about the 3.5-yard line.
Yeah, now we got 4 other people coming in. And no, I don't think Cananu's amongst them because I don't see anyone carrying out a place kick.
No, Corbin's going for it.
Sizemore, I'm predicting Sizemore rolls then keeps. Of course, everybody's in tight. Look for severe on something like this with the tight end. Rolling to the left. Sizemore looks. He throws. It is complete. How about that? Just over the outstretched hand of the defender. Touchdown, Redhound.
That was a beautiful play. He was actually going in the opposite direction and threw the ball, and just a beautiful throw. Just
A.J. Moore.
Just right over the outstretched hands of the defender and into the hands of our receiver. And so Corbin leads 13-0.
That was, the defender was so close. And just, I bet he probably could shoot himself. Cannon with the extra point is up high and good. So with 5:31 to go in the first half, our score is Corbin 14, Casey County nothing. You're listening to Corbin Redhound football on T107. So, Alan, you're coach of Casey County. What do you tell them?
Well, I think Casey County's played a good game, and I think you stick with your game plan.
It's not time to panic.
No, you go in at halftime, make your adjustments, and come back out. I think if you start doing a lot of different things that you're not used to doing, that just bring on trouble. So they played pretty well. The problem here is Casey County's going to start getting pretty tired.
Get tired about the third. I would imagine, I have not checked how the games have gone, but I would imagine the third and fourth quarter probably is just not their friend. You get guys that are tired, and there's no one on the sidelines to replace them.
But you kind of start to see some of the body language. They're kind of hanging their head a little bit and hanging their arms just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit disgusted after playing extremely well with us there early on.
Well,
so.
and you had it Corbin down to the fourth down there.
Yeah.
And then Cannon is stretching his legs out a little bit. And the kick is away. Got a little wobble on it. Goes into the end zone and out.
That just about went out of the back of the end zone in the air.
What I like that about that one is it had a lot of wobble to it, which would have been very difficult for anybody to catch it and run it out. Of course, in high school, you can't run it out if you catch it in the end zone.
You have to go back to the days of Bruce Hood.
Yeah.
To get someone that can kick the ball.
Oh yeah.
Any better and
Bruce was so many in a row, extra point attempts. Oh,
if you weren't back in the 70s, you probably don't remember Bruce, but he was just phenomenal. And prior to him, David Ashley is a name that kind of rings in my head from the 60s that could do that. And we've had some good kickers over the years.
Hayes and Casey County start this at the 20-yard line. Handoff. Ooh, gosh, and he is squished. Number 32. For Casey County was the carrier, Colin Miller, but Braden Sevier is one of the names I heard mentioned there. So Corbin kind of crushed him. Miller, he may go back there and say, "Would you mind not calling that play again for a couple minutes and let me catch my breath?"
Jacob Moore made a nice play that time. He was right in on that tackle.
He did pick up 4 yards on that play though. 2nd and 6. For Casey County, ball resting on their own 24-yard line. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Corbin on top, 14-0 on this homecoming night. Hayes in the background, backfield, hands it off, cutting through the middle. Number 21, Preston Tucker. One of the first times we've heard his name tonight.
And just a little misdirection play there, just a little trap play, broke right over center, and it didn't fool the Redhounds at all.
He only picked up 1 yard. That'll bring him 3rd and 5. A good play here. If the Hounds can hold them and can stop Casey County deep in their own territory, there's enough time on the clock that Corbin could possibly put another score up on the board. But this is a big play right here. Coming out the quarterback, Brees Hayes, the second. Number 4, he's in the shotgun. Ball on the 25-yard line. Hayes starts to the right, looks downfield. He's got a man open. Oh, he's all alone. They've got to chase him down, complete. And good tackle, not a game-saving, but a touchdown-saving tackle by number 31, Dustin Sam. He was number 32.
He was in the
Colin Miller was gone.
he was in the crease that time, and he just caught that ball to that run, and hadn't been for Sam's, he would have gone right on in.
Miller has some excellent speed right there. And instead of Corbin getting the ball in excellent position, now we're going to have to bow our backs a little bit because it's 1st and 10 for Casey County. Ball around the 22-yard line. 1st and 10, Casey County. 3:30, and the clock rolls. Nice pass there by Hayes. Hayes hands off to the back in the backfield. Number 32 runs around, and he's going to be slowed down and stopped by number 17, Aaron Money. Number 32, Colin Miller, same guy that caught that pass.
He reversed direction and tried to go back around, and they just weren't going to let go of him, and so big loss on the play there for Casey County.
I think Miller is better as a receiver. He's just so quick, but he's not quick enough in that backfield. He's not getting enough blocking.
Yeah.
And he's kind of shook up just a little bit. They take a little extra time back there. The coach is, he's talking to his headset to people up above here. His other coach is trying to think of something. Big loss on that play. 2nd down, 15 for Casey County. And delay of game. That doesn't make it any better. That'll make it 2nd and 20. And now you're Alan, you're thinking about a touchdown. Now you're going to, put something together. You're
going to have to get just a little bit of it back this time and hopefully get a little bit back of it next time. And we're obviously in 4-down territory.
Yeah.
So they got 3 downs to get it back in.
Number 32-yard line of Corbin. Hayes under center. Fakes the handoff. He's looking for a little screen pass. And, almost picked off and almost number 3 for Corbin, Justin Davis. Almost picked that one off. Pass hit off of number 2, Britt Pendleton's hands. And he almost juggled it so long that the Corbin defender was able to pick it off.
Yeah, he had a little screen set up over here on the left-hand side closest to us and mishandled the ball just a little bit, and that gave us an opportunity to get in there and break it up.
3rd and 20 for Casey County. The object here is, of course, to pick up about 10, and then the next play, on the 4th down play, try to pick up your last 10. 2:27 left. Hayes goes back. He's looking downfield. Now he decides that, he's going to be dropped. Quarterback sack.
Number 32, Grant Gibson on the sack.
Host of Hounds on that one.
And also
Now Corbin's decided that they're going to call timeout because they have a chance here to maybe enough time to maybe get downfield themselves. So that brings up a 4th down. They,
I believe if I was Casey, I would just punt the ball and shoot it toward one of the sidelines there and hope that it gets out of it.
You wouldn't try a Hail Mary?
No, I don't believe I would. 14 to nothing is
pretty good against Corbin.
It's not what we expected. It's not what anybody expected.
Ball is resting on the 35-yard line. So, coach for Casey County kind of talking to them, to his team.
I'm impressed, Gus, with how he's brought this program along from what we saw last year. And
Sam Marple.
You love to see, the competition be good. The fans love to see good competition.
Oh, yeah. They don't like to see blowouts.
No, they don't. And so they're definitely much better, and that's good to see. It'll make our district stronger, and that's good for everybody.
Yeah, it makes you ready when you play some tougher teams down the road. If everybody's a pushover, you don't learn much.
One thing you can say, Coach Haddix, is he's not afraid to play anybody. I mean,
It's got one of the rougher schedules this year.
Yeah, they'll line them up. He'll line them up and play. And what have we got going on here?
This is some kind of it's what do they call it? An unbalanced line on the right. There are several players on the right. Hayes rolls to the left. He's looking for help. He's got to throw a pass incomplete. Knocked down by number 22, Jacob Moore.
Caleb Parker that time for the Redhounds put great pressure on the quarterback, and right as he got ready to turn loose of that, he nailed him right in the back.
There was about 4 or 5 guys were way about 10 yards away from where the center would be, and they were on the right side trying to pull Corbin over there, and then the rest of the team was on the left side of the ball. So
spread it out, but you gave Corbin good field position. So
First and 10.
They'll have 2 minutes to see if they can get it down the field, and I think they'll try to come down here pretty quick.
First down. Handoff coming around is French on a sweep, or I guess they call that the jet play. That's the new
sweep.
Jet sweep. And he takes it up to the 40-yard line.
He's limping, Gus. I watched him grab his right leg there when he went down. He's limping a little bit. I hope it's not something that's going to cause him too many problems. It doesn't look like at this point it is.
Clock continues to move. 1:41 to go in the first half. He's coming again. They fake it to him. This time they give it to Tucker Jewell to the left. Tucker picks up about 2 or 3 yards. Well, now they don't give him a favorable spot at all. They move it back to the 41-yard line. So that'll bring up a 3rd and about 5. 3rd and 4. 1:13. Corbin they may only have one timeout left because it seems like we had to take one earlier. Sizemore in the backfield all by himself. Calls for the snap. Hands it off to Tucker Jewell. He's got a little space. Should be good for a first down there. Nice run by Tucker Jewell.
Very nice run. Right up the gut. Found his seam there, and tough little ball player.
Now once the stakes are set, that clock will start. Ball resting around the 47-yard line of Corbin. Sizemore in the shotgun position. He looks to the left. Backs up. He's going to go downfield. Up in the air, J.J. Moore, incomplete.
Nice defensive play. He threw that ball just a little bit high, and so really it was just who could get up there and get it type thing.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Too much height to allow the defender to get there. A.J. is listed at 6 foot. I'm not sure how tall the defender was. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10. The clock did stop on the incomplete pass. Ball resting on the Corbin side of the field. How far would you say we would need to give Kenanu a chance?
We're going to need about 25 yards at least.
25 more yards. 2nd down, rolling to the left. Sizemore hit. Oops, incomplete. It hit number 3, Isaiah Phillips of Casey County, right in the numbers.
Yeah, he was gone. He could have been gone.
He would have been gone. So Cameron Sizemore did not see him. And that brings up a 3rd down. So now we got to get the first down. 42 seconds. That play only took 3 seconds. So that was a very quick play. Sizemore comes over. He's got the play. A.J. Moore, along with is that J.C. Step? Number 12 to the left. Sizemore drops back. Being flushed out there, and he's going to be dropped. Well, Casey County has not made it easy on him tonight.
No, they haven't, and they're, like I said, they're gaining confidence. They're still playing. They're still playing hard. You gotta hand it to them.
4th down.
They've sure not rolled over, Gus.
No, sure haven't. 4th down, and I don't know. I'm not sure who the punter is. Sizemore is going to be back. And I guess we're going to go for it. 2 seconds to go. It's a pass complete. And still on his feet is number 12, E-Step. And finally, there's a whistle. Falls down around the 48-yard line of Casey County. And that's the end of the first half. Our first half has come to a close with our score. It's Corbin 14, Casey County nothing.
Coaches have been great teachers as well, so he certainly deserves accolades.
Well, we're ready to get started here, and Casey County's got it lined up almost like they're going to do an onside kick. So Corbin has kind of snuck up toward the front, and they do a squib kick through the middle. Going to be picked up around the 23-yard line by Cameron McGuett. Cameron is up to the 40. He breaks another tackle, up to the 50, and he's almost, see where they mark it, he's going to be in Casey County territory.
Yeah, nice run.
That's a great way for the Hounds to get started the second half. So Corbin take over 1st and 10.
they had that thing set up to go that way and had their blocking set up, and that's just a credit to special teams.
I'll be resting on the Casey County 48. Cameron Sizemore, the quarterback. Out here on the right-hand side, look at Braden Sevier. He's a big young man, number 42.
Yes, he is. We got someone down on the other side over there. I think it's a Casey County player.
Casey County players.
He's got a cramp there or something going on. And we're talking a minute ago, Gus, about special teams. I think that kind of sets a program apart from one another. Is a lot of high school programs do not put much emphasis on special teams, and
that's where a lot of games are won.
And a lot of games nowadays are won there, and that's why the Cananoo kid was such an asset to get from the soccer team. He can kick that ball a mile, and that helps when you're in a really tight game somewhere down the road and you need 3 points, or you need 1 point. And so that was a great catch for us. But having the wall set up on punt returns and kickoff returns and good coverage on punts, all of that means a lot.
Welcome back to Campbell Field. Number 8, T.J. White, was the hurt ball player on that play. Corbin will take over 1st and 10. First play of the third quarter. Ball resting on the 48-yard line of Casey County.
He was hurt the first half, but they brought him off cart this time. So
Sizemore in shotgun position for the Hounds. Little cross play to A.J. Moore. He's got it at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 25, 20. He's got one man to beat. He's down to the 20, down to the 5-yard line. Just a little cut through. Yeah, a little pick play.
It was a little pick play is what it was, but it was executed beautifully.
All the way down to the 5-yard line, and the Hounds will have it about the 4-yard line. A.J. Moore takes it down there. So Sizemore hooks up with him, so it kind of answers that question, what they're going to do in the backfield. We just have Tucker Jewell in the backfield with Sizemore. He hands it off to Jewell. Jewell dances on in. He is in for a touchdown. Tucker Jewell takes it in the 4 yards. And so his first touchdown of the night, and it's a great way for the Hounds to get started the second half.
I think that's exactly what Coach Haddix would want them to do, is to come down and go right in and score. And that's exactly what they've done.
Cananoo comes in to try the extra point attempt. He lines up. Here's the snap. Placement is down. Kick is up, and it is good. So, with 11:24 left in the third quarter, our score, Corbin 21, Casey County nothing. Back to Campbell Field. Gus Klaus with Alan Oggs. Corbin Redhounds take the ball out after the opening kickoff of the second half, drive down the field in just 2 plays. And Alan, and we're on top. Corbin's on top 21-0.
Beautiful drive. Just exactly probably what Coach Haddix wanted to see. And now Corbin is going to kick off to Casey, and hopefully the defense will rise to the occasion as well and put a stop. And then you have a little distance then on the scoreboard, and I think things will start to kind of go our way.
Cananoo back there to kick off. Casey County's got 2 men deep, but so far they just haven't had a job to do because he's been hitting the end zone. There's the kick. It's going to land a little short. He pulls it in about the 5-yard line. Up to the 20, 25. He's at the 30, and he's brought down there by number 27, Nathan Snyder, if that's the correct number for Corbin. And that'll bring up a 1st and 10 for Casey County on the 29-yard line. So Casey County can bring the ball back if they get a chance.
Yes, they can.
But, Cananoo's kind of had him backed up most of the night.
That ball hit, that was a low kick, and it hit and then skipped up to the guy there standing at the goal line. He was able to pick it up, and a nice run back, really, when you look at it, 30 yards.
Quarterback Brees Hayes, a little late getting out there. Takes over 1st and 10. Wide to the left is Pendleton for Casey County. Hayes has shown that he can hit the little passes. I was going to say this is taking just a little too long So the coach says, I'm going to call timeout. So, when it takes that long, does it make you think there's something, either a play we haven't seen or there's a little trickery to it?
Well, maybe, or just maybe some miscommunication. You just can't ever really tell. I can't imagine that they have saved anything new for this late in the game, down 3 touchdowns to the Redhounds.
Casey County's coach out there talking to them. That is Sam Marple, and you got to take your hat off to him. They're 4-4, and they don't, as we said before, their roster numbers are only probably in the low 20s. So there's not a lot of players to work with, but the ones he has to work with, they've done an excellent job.
You know, you talk about how many players he has. A footnote here tonight on the media notes. Corbin plays 35 different players, Gus, on a normal Friday night, and that's the exact number of people that Bell County dressed last week.
Really?
So we play a lot of kids.
Yeah.
We play a lot of kids.
Hayes, shotgun position for Casey County. Takes it, hands it off to number 21. He's brought down. Nice tackle there by the Hounds. The run was by Preston Tucker. They said Evans for Corbin made that tackle. Nice play there. He did pick up a couple yards on that play. But good job by the Hounds. They'd like to keep him on the Casey County side of the field here. Second down, 8 yards to go. Wide to the left again is Pendleton for Casey County. Hayes in the shotgun position, the quarterback. Man, there goes Tucker again. This time he doesn't give it to him, and they give it off instead to the man inside, and he didn't get anywhere. And they said Lambert was in on that tackle.
Harley.
A loss of 5.
It's going to be fun to see where he plays his collegiate football at. I hope it's somewhere here close where we can watch him.
At least see the write-ups about him. That would be wonderful. He's a nightmare for an offensive coordinator to figure out how to block him, keep him away. Brings up third down and about 12 for Casey County. Ball resting on their own side of the field at the 27-yard line. Reese in the background. Roll. That's too much motion back there.
Our little wide out that time got excited, left a little early.
So Hayes, the quarterback, tosses the ball to the side judge, and he'll run it in, and they'll back it up 5 yards, and we'll try it again. That'll make it 3rd and 17.
Are you getting cold, buddy?
Hey, I tell you. Too many blood thinners in my system.
Temperatures come down quite a bit since we
started. Yeah, the opening game time temperature is supposed to be around 71, and I think saw on the news maybe around 59 when it's all over, but that's okay. That's not bad at all. 3rd and 18. Ball's been backed up to the 22-yard line. Hayes in shotgun position, rolls to his left. He's going to throw. Ball is going to be incomplete. Out on the coverage is Caleb Mitchell, number 11, who's trying to get it to number 32, Colin Miller. And Miller, remember, 63 right now. Yeah, that's okay. He's got a sweatshirt on. So, and remember, Miller was the one that burned him before with that long play. At that time, the pass was just too far. He'd have to been awful tall to be able to get that one because it was out of bounds. So
Corbin should come up with some pretty good field position out of this, Gus.
Back deep. Let's see if that's A.J. Moore. He's not turned. He's turned to the side. I can't see it. Right now, Hayes is going to be the one to... and it's almost been, I think I heard a partial block. Good job there. Is that 8?
Yes.
Say Evans. Cody Evans, number 8. The 5'8", 195-pound junior. You could hear that. He got a hand on that one. And there's a couple players coming off the field now for Casey County. That hurt also because now you're talking about Corbin taking over 1st and 10 and the ball on the Casey County side of the field.
That's a 35-yard line, 36-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Hounds.
About the 34, yes.
Wide right for the Hounds is number 85. A.J. Moore. Sizemore drops it, keeps it, or gives it off inside. Still going is Tucker Jewell. Hang on to that ball.
Wow.
He's doing some spins and stuff, but that ball he was holding it in one hand. That's what worried me.
Yeah, he broke about 3 tackles. He had 3 people that had a hold of him, and he just would not quit. He just kept going and finally broke loose from all 3 of those and was finally brought down there. That's a nice run.
1st and 10 for the Hounds on the 16-yard line of Casey County. Sizemore comes in from the sideline with the play. It's good to see our running game starting to get off the ground there. Tucker Jewell, the only one in the backfield with Sizemore. Clock continues to run. Corbin on top, 21-0. 9 minutes to go. Sizemore going to the air. Up in the air, the ball is caught. Touchdown, Redhound. Caleb Mitchell brought that in. I think the defender thought he had it going to knock it away or maybe even pick it off, and Caleb Mitchell leaped and grabbed that ball there.
Well, Cameron just threw that ball up and let him run underneath it, and the defender got twisted up there a little bit, and just a great catch.
So Mitchell brings that one in, Caleb Mitchell, and the Hounds go on top 27-0. Extra point attempt on the way. Here's the snap and the placement. And it is up, and it is good. So, with 8:52 left in the third quarter, our score, Corbin 28, Casey County nothing. Welcome back to Campbell Field. Gus Klaus along with Alan Augst, and we had a text-in question. You can tell this is the 21st century. You didn't have this before. Before, you'd have people in the stands yelling at you, But we had Daniel Junker writes in, Alan, are the refs graded or judged to go on to the next level of playoff games? I think you answered this earlier, but go ahead. He must have been in the kitchen eating a snack.
Yeah, they are, and the better crews will move on up, and the lesser crews will not, and then the championship crew will be selected individually.
That's different.
And they're rated by the assigning secretary and by people that he's got rating them, and so they're working hard just like the teams are.
Cannon, who kicks off, taken near the goal line and returned about the 23-yard line where he's brought down, and Casey County will take over 1st and 10. Now, personally, I do not like you splitting up my crew.
Well, and that was a big argument for a lot of years. You call with 5 guys all year long, and you know where everybody's going to be, and you can anticipate. And the jury's still out on that one. There's a lot of people that don't like it, and a lot of people do. It's not much fun to leave Corbin and drive to Louisville.
Right.
For a championship game by yourself. And so it's, I don't know. I personally didn't like it, but Julian Tackett didn't ask me about it.
That's your opinion.
So that's the way it was,
Yeah, I called for a few years on Friday nights. Did some playoff games, but our crew never got far enough to call real big any state championship.
We called a championship game. For a championship game between Clark County and maybe St. X one year, and we called us a crew, and it was a great experience.
1st and 10. Number 2 is in their quarterback now, Britt Pendleton. Hands off inside, not much gain there. In fact, they've stuck their quarterback, Brees Hayes. He was up there on the right flank as a receiver.
We talked about what Coach Haddix wanted to see happen, and I think it's exactly what happened. Corbin came out, went down and scored offensively. They held on defense and went back down and scored again, and I think you're seeing Corbin kind of stiffen up now.
And that was in about 3.5 minutes.
Sure.
2 touchdowns in 3.5 minutes, most coaches will take.
Yeah, you're not seeing anybody come around the ends. You're not seeing any penetration in the middle of the line now either.
Pendleton back under quarterback. Under the center, hands it off in the inside. Another short gain. Hounds defense stiffening up there. Number 9, Caleb Parker, in on that tackle.
One of the things that Coach Butch Jones down in Tennessee has been criticized for is not being able to make adjustments at halftime. I think Coach Haddix is a great adjuster. He can see what's going on and make adjustments at halftime and even in between quarters, and that's a great quality for a coach to be able to make some changes and some adjustments.
3rd down on the 26-yard line, 7 to go for Casey County. Pendleton under center. got 3 men behind him, and they're going to call timeout. Timeout on the field with our score. Corbin 28, Casey County nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Corbin Redhound Football on T107. Second thought, we'll be back a lot sooner. Well, the coach for Casey County just did not like. He's one of those coaches I bet he could use 10 timeouts to try to make adjustments. I mean, not against him. I'm just saying that he doesn't see something that he likes. He just says, "Come on, give me another timeout."
He's coaching. I like that.
Yeah, he's not giving up. He's going to make his team better each week.
Yeah. He's in the game.
So that really didn't take him long. Whatever it was a small adjustment. Of course, he's changed quarterbacks. He's put Pendleton under center, and he's got his starting quarterback, Brees Hayes, who I thought did a pretty good job as one of the receivers. In fact, right now he's lined up like a tight end. So you got to kind of watch him where he's at. Pendleton this time is in a right under center, full house, pitches it. Nowhere to go there. Nice job by the Hounds. That was number 22 for the Hounds, Jacob Moore. Just too much speed from Jacob for the running back to get around him. That'll bring up a 4th down.
Cody Evans also over here in on the tackle.
Now here's my prediction: if the Hounds can score here on this set of downs when they get the ball, I believe we'll start seeing some other younger folks in here.
I think you're right.
We'll do our best for you folks to bring in, because I know you're listening for your individual. They're back to punt, and it is blocked. Hound's going to pick it up and run with it. Number 25, Dylan Brock picked that up and is blocked by 17, Aaron Money. No, it says Evans. They say Evans is the one that blocked that. So
Corbin's found something they like right there in the middle.
Well, and that's a big difference maker. You don't have to have a good return if you can block it and the ball only goes a few yards.
Of course, we have excellent field position again, guys.
Hounds.
You're playing on the short field. It's easy.
You're deep in 3 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Tucker Jewell moves up some. Nobody in the backfield. Sizemore, little screen pass. He gets it to number 4, Cameron McGuett. McGuett weaving his way down, 25 down to the 15, almost to the 10, about the 11-yard line before they bring him down. Nice little play there. Another one of those plays where almost like the pick play you were talking about. He kind of sneaks behind some other players. And
all 3 of those wideouts were lined up directly in behind each other.
1st and 10 for the Hounds. 11-yard line. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Sizemore has Tucker Jewell behind him. He's in a shotgun position. Now Tucker moves up a couple yards. In motion is McGuett. They give it to McGuett. He sweeps left. Cuts inside. He's about the 5. He's down near the touchdown. Is he in? Touchdown, Redhound. 11-yard run by number 4, Cameron McGuett. Scores a touchdown. And that's good to see a lot of Hounds scoring tonight. 34-0, Corbin on top. And boy, tell you what, if you went to the kitchen to make you a sandwich, it takes a little while. By the time you got back, Corbin's already got 3 more touchdowns.
Yeah, I think the gates are open now. And Corbin's put a little distance and gained their confidence. And in doing so, they have kind of demoralized Casey County a little bit.
Extra point attempt. Cananu. I like the neon yellow socks he's got on. I can find him out there. Ooh, high snap. It's a fake. They give it to Cananu. He's going to try to run it in for the 2-point conversion. And, they just stopped him. I don't know if that was a trick play or it just accidentally happened that way.
I don't much believe it was.
Now, usually you don't put your kicker out there to get him whacked.
Well, and I don't think Coach Addix would go for 2, and under the circumstances, I think it was because it looked like once they had made the miscue there, it took them just a second to kind of kick in as far as going to the backup part of it.
I thought because several of the snaps here on the touchdowns have been a little high, and Cameron Sizemore is the holder on those plays, and he's done a good job of bringing those down and putting it on the tee in time for Cananoo to kick that. So Corbin will be on top, 34-0, and they've started the running clock. How many points do you have to be ahead? Thought you had to be. Well, that's probably right then, because they are running it. So Cananoo will tee it up. But I didn't think it started till after the kickoff, after a touchdown. I didn't think you ran it during this time. But I know the coaches are looking up here. This is not the side of the press box. That's the clock is at. Cananoo is teeing it up. His kick is high. That's got a lot of height on it. That'll help the defenders get back there. Casey County takes it to the 25, returns it to the 30. Nice return there by number 28 or 38, 28. I'm not sure. But nice return there. Casey County will take over 1st and 10. All resting on the 31-yard line. Probably see some new players for Corbin coming in. In comes number 31, Dustin Sams on defense, replacing number 3, Justin Davis. And the object is to look for some people with some clean pants. And that's that way. It's always a way to find out if they're new into the game. Back at quarterback is the starting quarterback for Casey County. Hayes, he looks downfield, hangs on to it, gets carried out of bounds. Ooh, dangerous there. That's close to the thing. Brees Hayes, and he was carrying that football with one handle. I want to bring something up, Alan. When the player for Casey County got hurt over there, I don't know who yelled at him, but all the players for the Corbin went down on one knee in a sign of respect of why he was hurt. They all just instead of standing up and gawking and everything, everybody was down on one knee just as kind of a respect for a player that was hurt on the other team.
Well,
kind of neat.
That's just quality sportsmanship.
That's quality, yeah.
And we've seen it from other teams too. I mean, most of these kids, even after the game, they'll come together and pray, and most all these kids are great sportsmen, and that's how they've been coached, and that says a lot about the program.
Hayes hands off to the running back who loses his helmet in there. Number 3, that's Isaiah Phillips. Isaiah is close to a first down and bring up 3rd down and 1.
Donnie Lloyd is leaving, and the cannon is leaving. So
and the cannon's leaving?
He's running out of gunpowder now.
Well, we appreciate him doing that. I tell you what, first time that you're nearby and that thing goes off, you jump about 30 feet.
Yeah, that's funny.
But
he enjoys doing that, and that's a kind of a rendition of Sonny Distad years ago.
Yeah, Mr. Distad.
And
yes.
Mr. Distad did it for years, and Tom Elliott did it for years, and we've always been fortunate to have someone that would do that.
Hayes hands off to the running back, and he's going to carry Colin Miller, number 32. He's a workhorse. They put him at running back. They put him at receiver. He's not a very big fella. It says he's 5'10", 160-pound junior, and he's going to come over here to the sideline and get a little rest. Brings up 2nd down. They got a first down, by the way, on the previous play, and he's moving pretty gingerly. He looks like I do after a long day. He's hurting a little bit. Brings up 2nd down and 12. Loss of 2 on that play. 2:14 on the clock. Hayes drops back, gives that hands off. Good yardage gain there by number 5, Dalton Lawrence. Nice little gainer there.
Just a little trap play there in the middle back across the center. And nice little pickup.
Number 5, Christian Goslin. I don't know if he was in there earlier or not, but he's in the game. 22 on defense. Jacob Moore, he's been in there. Trying to pick up some of these players on defense. They don't always get their names mentioned, even though they may be on a tackle. Sometimes it's hard for us to see everybody. 3rd down and 7 for Casey County. Rebels come up to the line. They're in white jerseys, red pants, blue numbers. That's that baby blue color. Like you said, it just reminds you of what Kaywood used to wear. There's a sweep to the left and driven out of bounds. Whoa, hitting that plastic. Number 32, Colin Miller again. And Hounds, a lot of speed on the outside.
Dustin Sam's also in on that play.
Dustin's got a lot of speed.
Yeah, pound for pound, he's a good little ball player.
That'll bring up a 4th down. Reese Hayes talks to his team there. The play they're going to try to do, the ball resting on the 45-yard line of Casey County. Corbin would like a stop here, give their offense another chance. Hayes looks it over. Full house backfield. One receiver wide to the right. Drops back. He's looking to the right. Pass is incomplete. Nice throw, but an excellent defensive job by Cameron McGuett. So broken up by McGuett. And that means Corbin will take over 1st and 10.
I would think that we might see the JV offense in this time.
The Corbin's going to probably let the clock run out here as the 3rd quarter comes to a close. With their score, Corbin 34, Casey County nothing. Corbin Redhound Band entertaining along with the cheerleaders. Corbin brings in the offense. Let's see here. Number 7, Noah Taylor back there. Not sure if he is, he's the JV quarterback. Taylor. Hands off, and there's a flag. Handed off to Jonah French, but flag goes, and that's a illegal procedure against the Hounds. That'll back it up 5. Corbin on top, 34-0 as we start the 4th quarter. Gus Klaus along with Alan Ogst filled in for Dave Cox and Burley Foley, who are chasing the little white ball somewhere.
Well, they do this trip every year and get away and have a good time. I'm glad to get to go.
We enjoy doing the ball games. 1st down. Taylor hands off, gives it to French. French across the midfield. Jonah French picks up some good yards.
If you remember, Gus, over at Casey County last year was the first time that we had gotten to see Sizemore at quarterback. And we were talking about what a great job he had done and, what a good little quarterback he was going to be. And so I think, seeing Noah Taylor out here now, you're going to see, Corbin's future right there.
He's a freshman.
Not very big.
No, but
I hope he grows a little bit.
Now this is a group that were so good last year as 8th graders, won the state championship. Taylor keeps it. Quarterback keeper breaks it across the 45 before he's brought down. And they were just phenomenal. We got to go up and do the semifinal game of the state championship. And, wow, they were just, they were playing a team that was undefeated, and they just rolled over them. I mean, they were just fast speed.
Had a great year, and then this year they've come back and won the conference down here this year. So
good job.
Be important to keep these kids together and keep them happy, and the great numbers that we have this year. We had like 84 kids come out this year.
I can't remember.
I can't remember that many. That's hard to put your arms around, really.
3rd down and 10 for the Hounds. Taylor at shotgun. Drops back. Throws a little pass. Complete to number 82. He gets it. He's going to be down to 1st down. And before he's drug out of bounds, that is Nick Rogers, a sophomore. So nice job by Nick Rogers after he caught that pass to make it on down the field for a 1st down for Corbin. So Corbin will be 1st and 10 on the 31-yard line, or 26-yard line of Casey County. Clock continues to roll, continuing running clock with the score at 34-0. Noah Taylor at quarterback. Shotgun, 2 men behind him. Now they split out beside him. French on one side, and he hands off to McGuett, and McGuett gets short yardage. And Not sure what the Casey County folks are yelling about.
No, they're a spirited bunch, though.
They'll bring up second down. They didn't give him any gain on that play, so he's back up to the yard line. The handoff was so deep in the backfield, I thought he gained something, but he just got back up to the original line of scrimmage. So second down and 10 for the Hounds.
I haven't figured out if they're mad at our kids or theirs, but they're pretty vocal up here about something.
Second down. Shotgun again. Taylor hands off to, once again, to number 7, Noah Taylor. Well, that was Noah Taylor on the carry that time. So somebody else was at quarterback. Let me catch that this time. Who's standing back there at shotgun handing the ball off.
5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Third down for the Hounds with 5 yards to go. The crowd's all excited because there's a dog on the side of the field. And he's down there by the... they're going to try to catch him. Good luck, guys. And he said, look at him. Is that Mr. Smith trying to catch him? That's, well, I tell you, there's nothing worse than dog.
This is going to be entertaining.
This will be the best play of the night.
I'll guarantee it.
They're never going to catch that dog.
The dog is...
there you go.
He thinks it's funny.
Yeah, I know. He said, man, somebody's finally playing with me tonight. Hey. And he's going to run off into the... he's going to go all the way out. Well, that was a lot of fun. So the referee had to stop the clock.
I saw the other night, I think, up at Lynn Camp, where they had a big buck deer come out on the field.
Oh, wow. And, you don't move that guy.
I'd hit the ground, Somebody will try to shoot that bad boy.
Yeah. Number 12, Chase Eastep in at quarterback now. You talk about fast. He's fast. He's got Noah Taylor as his running back. Eastep drops back. He passes. Passes complete. Right in the middle. All the way down near the goal line. Is complete to number... I had 86, and I don't have an 86. Do you have an 86 for Corbin?
I do not.
Maybe I missed that. I could not quite read that number there.
Was that not a great throw?
That was a beautiful throw.
Man, he's got a little rifle there on his shoulder there.
Eastep's only a freshman too. 5'10", 165 pounds.
He can throw that.
How about that?
How about that?
And now Noah Taylor is back at the quarterback position. He'll take the snap. He rolls right. He's looking. He's going to throw. Pass is knocked away. Nice defensive play by Casey County. He had, is that an 80? You know what? I'm going to start getting binoculars. When they get down that deep corner there, that's a 34 that he's wearing. 34 is Matthew Cornett. Well, that may not be right either.
The lights aren't all that great.
No?
Down these corners. Hopefully,
down the corners, no.
Someday we'll get an upgrade here at Campbell Field. And
second down, or fourth down, 4 yards to go for a touchdown. Noah Taylor takes the snap. He drives toward the goal line. He's
close.
He's close, but not in. Is he? Well, the board had it was fourth down, but the yard marker had it was only third down. So now it's fourth down. Well, now they've got. Well, no, they just now have it third down. Okay, they're trying to confuse me here. Third down, 1 yard on the 1 yard line. That's when everybody's hand goes up and says, "Coach, I'll run it in." Let's see who stands up as quarterback. Right now back there is Noah Taylor, number 7, at quarterback. Taylor takes the snap. He's going to throw it. And almost picked off. He had a man open in the end zone, Jordan Fox, number 84. But the defender cut across there and knocked that down.
Yeah, he threw to the inside, and the receiver cut out. So a little bit of miscommunication there.
And that's one of the things that a young quarterback, he just threw to a spot, and I don't think he knew whether he was open or not. He just
expected the receiver to be there, and he wasn't.
And you can't if there's a defender there. Got to run.
So it's 4th and 1.
4th and 1. I can't read that. Those numbers aren't very clear. Taylor keeps it and runs it in for a touchdown. Noah Taylor with a 1 yard quarterback keeper. And Corbin has extended this lead to 40-0. That was just a good decision. I don't know if that was a designed play as a keeper or not, but he was through there in just no time at all. And the band strikes up the Redhound fight song. Corbin will go for 2. Taylor will be the quarterback on this play. Man in motion. Gives it off to number 87, and he's tackled in the background. That's Nick Smith. So with 4:55 to go here in the game, our score, it's Corbin 40, Casey County nothing. Welcome back to Campbell Field. Corbin on top, 40-0. Gus Klaus along with Alan Nongs. And hey, don't forget, at the end of this game, we had to pick out a Froyo player of the game. And I always love to put that pressure on whoever helps me. So.
That's going to be tough tonight because we've had a lot of players score, and it's been a very evenly even contest as far as
chicken out and say the defense because they haven't given up any points.
There you go. So that's the thought process.
Cannonu back to do the kickoff. Now this is where you'd like to find one of the younger players learning how to do this also. Excellent kick. That one's got height and distance. It'll be taken around the 5-yard line. Return to about the 27-yard line and a tackle by Corbin's 27, Nathan Snyder. And so that it'll be 1st and 10, Casey County. This will be 4:23 and clock is running. This may be the final possession for either team right here. This series of downs. So a lot of it depends on if they get any first downs or not. Running on a running clock. It's one of the more ingenious things they came up with in football and basketball. Baseball, they just cut the game short. You know? Quarterback is Brees Hayes. He's been there most of the night for Casey County under center. Looks to throw, has a man incomplete. They just did not make good eye contact. The receiver, I don't think, ever saw him, and on the coverage for Corbin. I'm not sure, is it number 20? Looks like a 23, but I don't have a 23. But I'll say he's one of the newer players because his arms aren't dirty and his pants aren't dirty. So probably part of the JV team. So it brings up 2nd down for Casey County. Corbin is going to improve to 6-3 on the season, and Casey County will drop to 4-5. Pitch back, running backs back there trying to get through. Good defensive job by the Hounds, not letting him through. That's kind of been the problem for Casey County all night. They really haven't done very much damage with the run.
Well, since Corbin, cut that little power sweep they were doing, like we talked about in the first half, there's just not been much there for them. You're not going to line up and run over top of Harley Lambert, so Corbin's interior lineman, good size.
Now this is the JV bunch, and they're doing quite well themselves. Brings up 3rd down, 2:18 on the clock. Running back tries to sweep out to the right, and he's going to be close to the 1st down. Number 21 for Casey County, Preston Tucker on that carry. The Hounds were in pursuit of him. They tried to drive him out, and they may have driven him out before he got the 1st down. So it's going to be 4th down and 1.
There's few things more exciting as a young player than to get into a varsity game.
Yeah. Hayes, the quarterback, hands it off on the inside. It's going to be close to the 1st down. Not a lot of gain around there. Ball around the 37-yard line. He had to get to the, and I don't think they'll waste time with the measurement. They're just going to give him the 1st down. So,
it's kind of ironic, the horn whistle there in the background, the bad news this week of the job losses here, and the local area. Thoughts and prayers to those families, and hopefully they can get back on an even keel and get back, get their lives straightened out and get back going.
Hayes on the carry for Casey County up to the 41-yard line of Casey County. 57 seconds to go. Time for a couple more plays for Casey County. A couple players drop back for Corbin in case they go to the air. Hayes looks deep. He's going to the right. And pass is caught. And, the referee says he was out of bounds. Whoa.
They're not going to like that one.
Nope, they don't like that one in Casey County. In fact, everybody had moved down to where he went out of bounds, thinking that the pass was complete, and the referee said, no, it was incomplete. I don't believe I wouldn't look this way. Don't let them see your face. Time for one more play. 10 seconds to go. Hayes drops back, looks for someone to throw to, throws a little pass, just throws it out of bounds, and that's it. That's the ball game. So, Corbin will win the district championship with an unblemished record in the district, knocking off Casey County tonight by a final score of 40-0.